Remembering Sean's athletic career, he always won. And at the time, I think it was just the norm to me. But the norm of the practices, seeing the intensity on the track, on the cross-country practices, on the warm-ups, on the stretching, the intensity has inspired me and inspired a lot of the people. Sean absolutely elevated everybody else.
To speak a little bit to how physically awesome Sean was, his senior year when he was training for states for the 2 mile, it took 4 of us to practice with him, right? We had gone through districts and regionals and everyone else, on the guys' team had been eliminated, right? Sean's moving on to states. And I distinctly remember being out here and trying to help pace him for his 2 mile run. We would take 200 meters each and rotate through. And even 4 people running 200 meters with Sean and swapping out, I think we may have pushed him a little bit. But that's how physically awesome it was to watch Sean run and what we had to do as a team to give him something in practice to push him.
There was a sense of excitement at Lake Catholic. It was just such a welcoming community. At the time, it was a football and wrestling type school when it came to sports. But I never felt like an outsider. They always celebrated the things I did. Those kind of things happened quite a lot. A support that came from all angles and was greatly appreciated. At the state finals in the 3,200 meter, it was me and one of my rivals, Jason Mueller, and neck, and I knew he was a great closer. He had a great kick. And so I just took myself back literally to this track, which at that time was Cinder. But the practices and finishing strong every time, visualizing that finish line, and I beat him by half a second. That's the difference. And it was just a beautiful moment that my 2 friends shared with me. When it comes to a legacy, time passes and you're replaced. You have to be replaced. It's a good thing. You want to be replaced. And I don't have a single record anymore. There's a number of great runners that came. Jacob Keating now has most of the distance records, I think all. He looked at the things I did. It meant something to him. What he did at that time was really special to me too. And there definitely is now a tradition of cross-country track and field at Lake Catholic, and it wasn't really there before. So that's a cool thing, and I hope it continues.
Everyone that's Sean's friend would probably say similar things about him, but professionally, being a doctor, he's impacting people's lives every day. So it's awesome he's being acknowledged for athletic performance, but when you look at Sean, that's just a small slice of the pie.
Lake Catholic does a lot to mold the entire person. And so it certainly made me a better spouse and father. I met so many people who gave great examples of what it's like to be part of a family, to treat people with respect, even on days that are hard. And so Lake Catholic was a fantastic place for me to go to school and try to emulate those great people that I met. This is an incredible honor. I'd like to thank the Lake Catholic Athletic Hall of Fame for selecting me. I'd like to thank my parents, who were never afraid to cheer or advocate for me. My sister, who's always there for me, still is. My teammates and friends, Bob DeCaro, Bob DeFranco, Ryan Dieter, many others. My coaches, Jim Ferroni, Chris Ferroni, Scott Jarrett, Jim McGeever, my teammate and friend, Eva Horvat, now Miller. So many family members, so many friends, so many people came to meet me later and now understand what this meant to me. This is an amazing honor and one that I'll never forget. I hope I continue to live up to it.